Didier Deschamps is one of the most successful French players in history, winner of the Champions League, the Euro, and the World Cup. He is one of the few to have achieved this magical triple. Yet rarely put under the spotlights, this shadowy worker is simply addicted to winning. Between leadership and tactical science, Didier Deschamps was the midfielder that everyone wanted to have on their team. From Nantes to Marseille, by Juventus, Didier Deschamps, now coach, has made history. A look back at the man who was named captain of the French national team 54 times. Subscribe to Megafoot, the best of football in video. Born on October 15, 1968 in Bayonne, Didier Deschamps grew up in a modest family in the heart of the Basque Country. Although he took part in various sports at a very young age, he devoted himself fully to football at the age of 11 when he joined the local club Aviron Bayonnais. His coach was immediately attracted to the game. It must be said that the boy outshone his friends with his speed and maturity. Spotted by numerous teams for his undeniable talent, Deschamps climbed the ranks and in 1983 joined FC Nantes. It was there that he became friends with the man who would be his faithful teammate throughout his career, Marcel Desailly. After 2 years at the academy, Didier joined the first team and took his first steps in the first division. Although he started out as a central defender, the new captain of the Canaries, at just 20 years of age, finally established himself as a defensive midfielder, a position he would never leave. In search of new heights, the 1.74-meter tall man signed a 4-year contract with Olympique de Marseille in November of 1989. Surrounded by stars such as Moser and Papin, Deschamps, despite being crowned French champion, had difficulty establishing himself in his new team. The following year, he was loaned out to Girondins de Bordeaux to get back on track, and he found his feet and his innate leadership. This convinced Bernard Tapie, who decided to offer him a second chance, a choice that the businessman will not regret. The man nicknamed Didi finally asserted himself with Marseille. Better still, it is largely thanks to him that the club has won the French League again. In spite of this coronation, the OM suffered a bitter failure when they were knocked out in the second round of the European Champion Clubs Cup. Disappointed but not far from being downhearted, Deschamps, with his armband, gave way to posterity a few months later. On May 26, 1993, in Munich, the European Cup final was played. Marseille faced AC Milan. After 90 minutes of high intensity, Marseille, for the first time in the history of French clubs, won the Champions League. Didier Deschamps, only 24 years old, became the first captain of a French team to lift the trophy. In addition to this achievement, OM finished first in the French League. The celebration was short-lived, however, as the Marseille-Valenciennes scandal stripped them of their title and plunged Marseille into crisis. Faced with this situation, Deschamps, after 5 years with the Olympians, left his beloved club in 1994 to join Juventus in Turin. He got off to a difficult start there when he was injured at the start of the season and was out of action for 6 long months. On his return to the pitch, he put in an exceptional performance against Napoli that convinced Marcello Lippi to put him in the starting lineup. Together with Antonio Conte, they formed an impregnable midfield. They won the Serie A title, the Italian Cup, and the Champions League the following season. He became one of the pillars of the team and was rightly considered one of the best midfielders in the world at the time. At the top of his game, the French captain continued to add new trophies to his list of achievements. Winner of the International Cup and the Italian Super Cup, Didi won 2 more Scudetti. All of this alongside a certain Zinedine Zidane, whom he also reunited with Les Bleus. Indeed, in addition to his club career, Deschamps has been called up to the French national team since 1988. At that time, Les Bleus were in difficulty and had failed on the international scene. Aimé Jacquet, who became coach in 1993, was given the task of restoring the French national team. To do this, he decided to rely on Didier Deschamps, to whom he once again entrusted the captain's armband. Over the years, a real connection was made between the two men. Deschamps was his main man. He was one of the main keys to the future successes of the French team. After winning the 1998 World Cup, Les Bleus repeated the feat 2 years later by being crowned European champions. But glory does not last forever. The Frenchman began to get tired. Transferred to Chelsea, where he reunited with his acolyte Marcel Desailly, he put in a very average performance. Although he won the FA Cup, his time with the Blues did not go down in history. In search of a final challenge, he was transferred to Valencia at the end of the season. There, Didi only made 21 appearances in all competitions. After a series of physical problems and difficulty competing with the competition, the French national hero gradually understood that he was on the way down. After failing in the Champions League final, a match he watched from the bench, Didier, a little proud, officially hangs up his boots. A force of character, Didier Deschamps is the epitome of hard work and determination. Thirsty for titles, he managed to win the greatest trophies in football. The midfielder did not stand out for his technical skills, but for his authenticity. He had a sharp mind, capable of turning any team around. Didier Deschamps will be remembered above all as an exemplary captain, whose career as a player could only lead to a superb career as a coach. Deschamps has an impressive trophy cabinet that cannot be criticized. And what do you think of the French coach? Tell us in the comments. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, don't hesitate to talk about our channel around you, to like it, to share it. See you soon for a new video. Ciao!